this season at GSL Code S. The first player out, actually. In the upper left, winning game number 1.
GNL Green Wings log.
Evidence he's on Green Wings. Patch right there.
I could steal that jacket from him.
In the bottom right.
SK Telecom T1 PenguiN.
That'd be evidence that I'm on generic Green
It's like
Wings.
next thing Arturo says, he's like, I could cheat on my taxes. So like, I guess you could do bad things.
Yeah. Could steal that jacket, Tasteless. Would that mean I'm on SK Telecom?
Yeah, it's a magic jacket, and that's how it works.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Did you
I'm
not
gonna
know
steal
that?
that jacket. I would love to be on that team.
Well, we'll see if this is another Muta versus Muta mid-game here. Doesn't have to be.
No, certainly not. I would say that this is probably going to be Ling Bane against Ling Bane, if I had to guess, because in these spots, you don't have a good wall at your natural, and it's so wide open that Ling Bane aggression can be very, very strong. So that's going to go ahead. That's going to be my guess. I think that's what we're going to see.
It's good to be back, cast with the Artoses. I haven't laughed this much since about the last time I casted with you.
Oh, wow.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah,
it's good to be back at
casting
work.
for you guys.
The off season of StarCraft II.
Which is basically
actually wasn't
December.
that long this year, to be honest. Last year it was a bit longer. Normally it's a bit longer than it was, but
we picked it up pretty quickly.
yeah.
Normally we have a few
Went from
more
DreamHack
weeks
to
off,
like a little bit of Hot 6 and then like a month. Yeah,
what
it was
is it?
about
The
a
off
month.
season is normally about 2 months, 2 months and a week or something like that.
Normally we start a bit later. We I guess the end time.
It is weird though. It's funny, you know. I think people are always like, oh, if I could have some time off, that'd be great. And then once you have some time off, you're like, okay, I need to start doing stuff again.
Yeah.
You know.
It's good to have things that you have to do.
Yep. So the spawning pool here for Rogue is almost done.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be a little bit of a slow game for the start. ZvZ can pretty much be summed up by the production tabs early on.
Indeed. But they're going to get speed really quickly because they just have to do that. And I do think the thing is when both players give the map kind of a nod and go for speed and get a Baneling Nest, sometimes we see it not come down to that type of scrappy game that I was talking about.
Sure.
You know, the aggression, even though the map is kind of built for it. Because if you both have the same stuff, you might be like, oh, God, am I really going to try to break him right now? Like, it looks like he has the same stuff as me. Like, that could go either way. So you have to be confident in yourself to be able to do that. Or not confident.
Or not confident.
Yeah. Like, well, God, he's better than me. Maybe
What you really need to do is have low self-esteem.
Sometimes.
Okay, there's that Baneling's Nest, and they're both getting that. So let's see where they take the game from here. Defensive, sometimes the Baneling's Nest is just for defense. Sometimes it means a lot more.
Yeah, the Baneling Nest, one question for you, Tasteless, just a theoretical. If the Batman villain Bane made it as spawning pool, could we call it Bane's Ling Nest?
Oh my God, yes, we could.
It's pretty sick, right? It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
I can't do a Bane voice.
No, you
I was
can't.
never good at that.
I hope that was. Let's just pretend that wasn't even supposed to be a Bane's voice.
Hey, you want to see my Bane impression? Look at me, I'm Bane. How is that? Is that pretty good?
Yeah,
It's uncanny, right?
That was really good.
You, for a second, when you looked at me, you saw the mask like flicker, right? Like, whoa!
I did see it. Your hair stayed the same though.
You guys.
It's because Tasteless loses his hair. He's getting old. Okay, here we go. Rogue going to be the one that pushes in here. The two Banelings come up.
Oh! Almost.
Well, if he can kill off that Baneling, that's huge. Oh, and he gets it. Okay, he can push
a little
forward.
bit too soon. This may be short and sweet here. The Lings looks like he wanted to run by there. He's going to try to get that other Baneling. And we have more Lings on the way, mind you.
Yeah, quite a few more. He is trying to get up to Roaches, but we need more Banelings over at PenguiN's side if he's going to be able to hold this. Just
30,
mass Ling right now for a Rogue.
30 more Lings just a minute ago, just a second ago. It should be clear, at least for PenguiN, that Rogue is going to continue to do this because of the way he was trying to still engage those Banelings as much as possible. it seemed pretty evident that the attacks were not done. So the question is can PenguiN hold up this second attack here?
He's making a roach. I don't know. This is going to come down to baneling hits really heavily because that's a lot of banelings being made by PenguiN. But that was a good hit for PenguiN. But Rogue has come down with a lot of his own. So
nice connection there. Oh, he's got to be very careful now. It's getting pretty low. The number of lings here to defend. And he's actually going to get a nice surround there on that queen. He's actually going to get... Oh, I thought he was going to get a second this round. He could have actually gotten a second surround on that queen, but...
It looks like this is a pretty good hold, really, from PenguiN.
Oh, my God. He's got to be careful. He's actually going to go into that spine crawler.
Spine is actually almost dead, so it looks like he wants to...
Oh, my God. He saved it.
Oh, man. That's brutal.
Crazy.
Still more lings on the way. Roach is starting to be made.
More Banes. Rogue is not stopping.
Well, let's see here, Tasteless. A lot more lings on the way. These roaches are out. He's trying to hide them and pull them for a moment. That's a good amount of roaches.
Yeah, that's going to be
tough.
tough.
If he pulls those out and starts sniping Banes, it's going to be very tough. Oh, that was a very bad hit there by PenguiN.
He's coming forward now, and these banelings are going to go right into these roaches.
Ooh, this actually might work out for Rogue.
Yeah, the fact that they aren't on the ramp there, he get a decent surround, but I think there's just too many of them.
Yeah, it looks like there is enough roaches. So, hey, a nice hold there by PenguiN. Looked like that for a moment. The banelings might get good enough connections on those roaches to let the lings power them down, but not quite. Had to use them on some other remaining lings of PenguiN. So, pushing across the map right now. No spines at home for Rogue, so he has to do this with Ling Bane. And Ling Bane against Roach Bane goes to Roach Bane normally, but he didn't actually bring any Lings or Banes with him, so he's just on pure Roach. Those roaches should get cleared up.
Yeah, he should just surround him.
Yeah. If he realizes there's just no Banes there, you just kill him. Well, kind of like that.
Well, that was a weird play there from PenguiN because that was...
Well, I think it's... I think that the idea of PenguiN was right, but when he tried to send his Ling Bane, there were some lings waiting for him from Rogue, and those are the lings that came in from behind and flanked. So he waited till PenguiN overcommitted across the map with the roaches to actually do the flank, and he was holding off the Ling Bane with his lings. So that was like, I think that was masterfully done by Rogue, and obviously it was a little bit of a misplay there by PenguiN, but Rogue controlled that situation perfectly, because if he had that all together, if he had Banes with his roaches, Ling doesn't ever kill that in a million years.
You can see with his execution, this is how he managed to eliminate Sue.
Yeah, Rogue is really good at this matchup, and he has been for over a year.
Okay, he's starting to close in, and there's not a lot of defense here for PenguiN, and I don't see him recovering from this. He's actually going to go down here and start getting the drones. Oh my God. Unfortunately, I don't think the roaches can come out and regroup quick enough.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe.
He's being very smart with these Banes. Not detonating them, but letting the roaches waste attacks while rubbing up against so he can deal damage to them. Right now, he's killed an okay amount of drones here, bringing him down to 23.
He's going for a roach swarm of his own here, Rogue is.
He might need that to just finish him off, but he's up in drones slightly. I guess, obviously the drones are being remade by PenguiN, but he also killed a queen off, which is really quite nice.
Especially in a game like this, where it's really neck and neck. You just don't want to miss an inject. He's going to send these lings up into the main right now. Maybe just get another drone or two here.
Yeah, every single drone is really nice, and it gives him a full scout too, just to make sure nothing crazy is happening. So I really like this position for Rogue right now. We got 10 roaches of his own on the way. Ling's going for the counterattack. Roaches through the center right now for PenguiN. Oh, not quite.
Well, the fact that some of those roaches are out on the middle of the map means these lings are going to be pretty strong. There are banelings being made, by the way. He may want to go into the main. Okay, that was a good save there by PenguiN. He blocked the ramp, and Rogue analyzed the situation and concluded that, well, he's not going to get up in there, so he backs out. PenguiN does have this small army, a baneling, and then a good amount of roaches, actually.
I don't think he's going to be able to do anything, though, because we have so many roaches on Rogue's side now.
Yeah.
He's actually up multiple roaches right now. I guess just one, but You know, that plus the fact that his Lings are still on the map being active, this is really tough for him. Look at this. Ooh, easy pick off right there. He's got just more units, and PenguiN is just dead. Like this, he can't do anything with these roaches. Look at that one Ling. That one Ling is being microed in front to slow them down. Just to put that in perspective, Rogue is just doing everything so well.
They're continuing to push forward now. Rogue is, looks like he wants to push PenguiN all the way back home. And I think he wants to try to implement the killing blow here. This will be pretty tough here for PenguiN. Now, PenguiN is sending Lings to try to counterattack. Let's see how much he actually pulls back. Problem is there's already a supply lead right now for Rogue, so not having these Lings here to defend is pretty bad.
Well, this is a nice amount of roaches over here for PenguiN. He's making a spine right now as well.
With the Banelings coming up now, though, I don't see it.
And the roaches are already softened, so the Baneling's going to be so effective here. Well,
the Lings come up in here to tank, and this should be the beginning of the end. There it is. GG.
All right, so Rogue takes him down 2-0. Both games seem pretty close at times, but Rogue just showing that he is a step above in ZvZ. And
yeah,
I don't think anyone should be surprised.
Much better grasp of the matchup. A well-deserved win.
Yep.
PenguiN, obviously a bit of a heartbreaking moment, but look, this is not the end of PenguiN. I really think this is the beginning of something. It's first GSL. He's the only player to get into the GSL.
That's never been there.
Yeah. He didn't look terrible when he played, but you could see his opponents definitely had a lot more stage experience. And I mean, Rogan and MC, what are you going to do?
No, you're not going to do anything. You're going to lose. And we'll see if he can get in next time. Maybe.
Yeah. We're going to go to a short little break. And when we come back, we're going to go to the winner's interview and see who's going to be our final player to get out of this group. Stay tuned.